Hello, I'm Kevin Doddridge. I lead the discussion in the Agape Sunday School class, and I've been asked to come up with a little devotional to discuss with you during Advent. And I'm happy to do that. The devotional will come from the book of Ezekiel. I'm reading out of chapter 36, verses 24 through 28. It says, I will take you from the nations. I will gather you from all the countries, and I will bring you to your own fertile land. I will sprinkle clean water on you, and you will be cleansed of all your pollution. I will cleanse you of all your idols. I will give you a new heart and put a new spirit in you. I will remove your stony heart from your body. I'll replace it with a living one. I will give you my spirit so that you may walk according to my regulation and carefully observe my laws. Then you will live in the land that I gave to your ancestors. You will be my people, and I will be your God. I thought about that and reflected on that some. You know, as a young kid growing up, as we came to this Christmas season, I'm always looking forward to watching the movie of Walton's Homecoming. In short, the Homecoming movie showed the need for a family that was dispersed to come home, to get them home for Christmas. It demonstrated the need to find those who weren't there. It also showed a community of temptation that can often reveal itself when we drift far away from our flock. You know, often during this time of year, family members can be reluctant to turn to family or even return to their church during these holiday times. The lengthy absence can often make returning a lot more difficult. Have I changed while I was away? What are the expectations of me on my return? Those thoughts can cloud yourself and cloud your thought. It can make your return more difficult. It is our nature to not want to return to church sometimes and disappoint our family and God. But Ezekiel tells us that if we'll allow God to enter our soul, great things will happen. Our old heart of sin is transplanted with a new heart that is full of the love of God as its replacement. We are purified. We're renewed with the new spirit. We are welcome and told that we are His and He loves us. We are complete. We are totally restored. You know, that night on Walton Mountain, John and John Boy went through a great deal. John had to go off to work. He usually stayed on the mountain, ran his timber business, ran a small farm. But to get enough to get Christmas presents, he went off and worked in another part of the state. It was difficult that night. He was trying to return, and his family learned of a bus accident. They were concerned that he might have been in it. John Boy, his son, wasn't really happy on the mountain. His grandfather tried to show him the advantages of living on the mountain and how the mountain was given to him. It was their home. John Boy was still restless, though. But John Boy felt the need that night to go out and try to find his father. There were a lot of experiences that went on that night. John trying to get back, John Boy looking for him. John Boy's time with the famous Baldwin sisters who had him sample their papa's recipe. You know, concerns over those not home and days that take risk. We found out that later on in the movie, all those risks, all those concerns, all those temptations that they may have faced that night, well, they were dismissed when they arrived home. The worry in all their hearts was replaced with love as all the family on Walton Mountain was reunited. We have to remember that when we are separated from God, God will find us. Often we hear of God calling for people. He's not calling because He doesn't know where you are. He's calling so you'll know where He is. He will find us. If we allow it, God will enter our soul. He will restore us. He'll bring us in with Him and His people. Now let me close with a prayer. Lord Jesus Christ, Son of God, have mercy on me, a sinner. Bring me back to my people and make me whole. Good night, John Boy.